Welcome to the factory, my name is BenTheBot, and today we're continuing Fallout 4. So last time where we left off was, I had just killed Kellogg, and we just got back to Diamond City and talked to Nick, Valentine, and Piper about everything that went on with Kellogg and how we were going to figure out how to get into the Institute. And then Nick brought up the thing about Kellogg's brain, and I told him that I had that little piece, and now we're going to go over to Good Neighbor to talk to Dr. Amari in the memory den about seeing if she can pick memories out of his brain. Alright, so let's start. Let's do this. Okay. You ready, Nick? We're gonna make our way over to Good Neighbor. Alright, and here we go. Oh yeah, one thing I want to say is that I did try to record some Rainbow Six Siege and some Gmod for you guys, but neither of those worked out. I didn't plan on doing Fallout 4 right away so soon, but it's something that I wanted to do anyway, so I figured I might as well just do it sooner than later, since other stuff didn't work out for me. Alright, Nick, come on. We're almost there, right to the doorway. Finally. Something peaceful. Whoa, it's peaceful as the kids. Oh, don't want to fight those super mutants. Oh, hey there, buddy. This is the guy that tries to steal my shit.
Well, it's the detective. Tracking down another wayward husband to his mistress.
Why? Someone stand you up?
You trying that, what do you call it? Evasive language on me? And who are you, huh? Valentine's new dick in training?
But you don't worry about it, man.
What's it to you?
Gotta know who's backing who in Good Neighbor. I ain't never seen you before. Maybe you're in the market for a little insurance?
Insurance? Oh, yeah, I like this one.
Unless it's keep dumb assholes away from me insurance.
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
Now don't be like that. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Okay, I'm gonna say I don't agree with what you have to say there.
I like you already.
Thank you.
Walk into a new place, make a show of dominance. Nice. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
I feel you.
Yeah, I feel you.
A show of dominance, is that what you call it? I just call it taking care of assholes. Let's be on our way, shall we? Alright, to the memory den. The memory where you actually explore Kellogg's memories is one of my favorite. Not like all-time favorite, but I do really enjoy it. I think it was a really interesting way for them to put it into the game. Alrighty.
Well.
Nick?
Mr. Valentine,
How'd you get so far ahead of me? We just got in here.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but
I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs. You big flirt.
Alright, maybe I've played this game too much. Let's go. Hey there, Nick.
Hey, Valentine.
Let's go talk to Amari. Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
Yeah.
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories. Guy named Kellogg.
Are you two mad? You don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Yeah, I do realize that, but I need you to work around that.
Isn't there some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth.
That's true.
You need this, and so do we.
Oh, why are my eyes so watery?
I'll take a look, but no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This
You
is...
just hand her like a saggy piece of brain.
Hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. The brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take.
Don't worry about me, Amari.
You sure about this, Nick?
I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Just don't damage that brain. Don't worry anything about Nick.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son.
Good point.
All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's how I feel when I wake up on a Monday morning.
The
Static
mnemonic
and flashes
impressions
can make
appears the
sense of anything.
Institute. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully, it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
The first time I played this mission, I was like, that sounds very terrifying and complicated, but let's do it.
Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
Okie dokie.
See you on the other side.
Let's go search through a man's brain, shall we?
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host.
Okay.
Demonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Going through unstable memories does not sound like a fun time.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll
That
try
echo
to
is
step
insane.
you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Alright, let's go see Child Kellogg.
This is... Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Yeah, I'd imagine experiencing somebody else's memories as them would be kind of disorienting.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked?
I love Kellogg's voice.
I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away.
You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
What a legendary thing to say to your son.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone.
I love this one.
I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Initiate.
I always love watching him take them down.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact.
Oh yeah, my favorite memory.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Everything's going to be fine.
Don't do it, Kellogg, I'm telling you. Oh. And we just have to watch your wife get shot a second time.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
And now I'm wearing his armor underneath my outfit.
So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute. He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this.
Yeah, I know they don't like people escaping the Institute.
Just elimination.
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
The music kind of ruins the suspenseful mood, doesn't it?
Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Teleportation?
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Let me pull you out of there, as soon as you're ready.
Please pull me out of this freaky memory paradox. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to have my own thoughts, not somebody else's.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. How are you feeling?
Let's check in to see if I'm okay.
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before,
That's comforting.
This is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us, and he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
I'm not really sure.
I'm not sure, Doctor.
I don't know if there's any right way to feel. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
He's there to make everyone not want to follow him there.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright, well, we better figure out how to find Virgil. Because I guess I can't go into the sea naked.
Nice.
Into the glowing sea naked. Alrighty. Let's go on up and talk to Nick. Oh, Valentine. Hey there.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
That part freaked me out the first time it happened.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go!
What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Alright guys, with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I think this is a good stopping off point. We just figured out a lot more about Kellogg's life and why he was doing the things that he did. And also where we need to go in the glowing sea to find, or not where we need to go, but we figured out that we need to go to the glowing sea to find a rogue Institute scientist named Virgil. I always thought it was really interesting to go through Kellogg's memories and see things from his point of view. And I think it was really cool they found a way for you to do that in the game. It was always really neat to me. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun with this episode. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!
You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Okay, I'm gonna say I don't agree with what you have to say there.